Have you ever wondered what makes vampires so captivating in fantasy? From their eerie allure to their chilling powers, uh, these creatures have fascinated us for centuries. Before diving into the depths of their lore, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Vampires have been a staple in folklore and fiction, each culture adding its own twist to the tale. In the realm of Dungeons and Dragons, these blood-sucking fiends have a unique story woven into the fabric of the Forgotten Realms. Their characteristics may echo traditional vampire lore, but there are nuances that every dungeon master should know. In the world of D&D, a clear distinction exists between vampire spawn and true vampires. So players familiar with Astarion from Baldur's Gate 3 will recognize this difference. Vampire spawn are the undead minions of true vampires, bound to their masters and reliant on blood for sustenance. They lack the ability to create new vampires, remaining forever under the control of their creators. Interestingly, a spawn can ascend to true vampire status by drinking their master's blood, though most masters prefer to keep their spawn subservient. If a master meets their end, the spawn is freed, but does not transform into a true vampire. And this dynamic adds a layer of complexity to vampire relationships in campaigns. How are these creatures created, you ask? Traditionally, a bite transfers vampirism, but D&D adds its own twist, that the victim must be buried before rising as a vampire spawn, and nearly any sentient being can become one, from people to from humans to dragons. The possibilities are endless, making for intriguing character backstories. Vampires in D&D are not without their weaknesses. They cast no shadows, cannot enter homes without an invitation, and have a strong aversion to garlic. Sunlight is their nemesis, causing severe burns, while running water can harm them, and they must, rest in their coffins to heal. But this vulnerability makes them easy targets for a well-placed stake. And despite their weaknesses, vampires possess formidable powers. They can shapeshift into various animals, summon swarms to aid them, and even escape into mist when injured in Yule. Their strength and speed make them fearsome foes, and their fangs can drain life from their victims, leaving them weakened or worse. While many vampires prefer solitude, some serve powerful beings. The Lich Zastam, for instance, commanded vampires as generals in his undead army. Others may worship dark deities like the drow goddess Kiransali, using their vampiric powers to enact revenge. The vampirism in D&D isn't one size fits all. Variations exist, such as the terrifying Nosferatu from the Shadowfell, or the fire-wielding vampires of Faerun. Dompirs or Daywalkers are another. Fascinating twist. Born from the union of a vampire and a mortal, often facing rejection from both worlds. Um, Among the most iconic vampires in D&D is Strahd von Zarovich, the infamous antagonist of the Curse of Strahd module. His tragic tale of obsession and entrapment in the Shadowfell has captivated players for years. Another notable figure is Jander Sunstar, a gold elf vampire who fights against his own kind, seeking redemption, and um, with such a rich tapestry of vampire lore, DMs have endless opportunities to create memorable characters and stories. Just remember, if you ever encounter a vampire, don't forget to ask them if they prefer their blood rare or medium rare. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,